Okay. Doing good. Thank you. Thank you, DJ D Game Z gift. All right, so guys, I'm just trying to go live on YouTube. Just give me a few minutes. This thing is acting. Okay, perfect. So we're also live on YouTube. Let's quickly share that live from group. Okay, so yes, so we're good. All right, so welcome back, guys. I want to play music, but I can't because I'm live on YouTube on the other screen, so I can't play any music. Welcome back, guys, to another live. Everybody's doing great. Hope you guys had a good weekend and everything. Welcome back to another live where we're going to analyze, trade, and learn. This is your first time joining the live, you're welcome. Basically on this live, what I do is I come live here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, twice per week. First time is around 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, and the second time is around 10 p.m. Eastern time. And what I do on my live here is to analyze the market, the Forex and cryptocurrency market for you guys. And I also do take some live trades here if there's a good opportunity. And yeah, and then the purpose of this is just to show you guys how it is I make money from trading and how you guys can do as well. And then you can learn from the process of how everything works. This is a great place for beginners to learn all the basic things trading and all that. I do have a Telegram group which you guys can join for free. The link is in my bio, so I highly recommend that you guys join the Telegram group if you want to learn more for free, and also get my signals that I share on the Telegram group. So yeah, make sure you join the Telegram group if you're not already in it. The link is in the bio. Go and join. Okay. Hey Sarah. Deck. Look if you learn. Make sure you join and also fill the form for the trading class starting at the end of October. You can fill that form if you want to. All right, so with that being said, let's get started with the. Okay, so I'm gonna start by analyzing gold, and then after that we'll take a look at what do we take? We'll take a look at GBP USD, Euro, and Bitcoin. Okay, so we're gonna try to analyze all these things today. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, and I encourage you guys to please keep on tapping on your screen as you're listening in. Please tap on your screen. Let's get the likes to 10,000, and then by the end of this live, let's try to get the likes to at least like 30,000. That would be great. And those who are watching on YouTube, welcome. Okay, welcome, and please help me get the likes here on the channel, on the YouTube live, to at least 10. Okay, thank you so much, guys. So let's get started. Okay, I'm gonna analyze gold. Let's see what is going on. Okay, so this is gold right now, looking at it on the daily time frame, and what we see here is that gold is currently trading at 26.64. Okay, That's the current price for gold, 26.64. And if you zoom out here, we'll notice that gold is actually in a very strong uptrend right now. Okay, been in this uptrend for quite a while, for a few months. It's been a nice uptrend, going higher and higher. So right now, recently what happened is gold, we can see it went to 26.85, and then from there it got rejected and came back down. It was able to go all the way down to 26.24, right? So that is basically the lowest point it went to on this time frame, and then from there we're now seeing a quick bounce back up. Okay, so gold is now currently bouncing back up from that low of 26.24, okay, that it got to, like, I think it was yesterday. So all right, so this market here is still in an uptrend. We have resistance at 26.87, and now the price is pulling back up to most likely retest that resistance. Okay, now our previous low here is at 25.47. Okay, so around 25.47, that is where our previous low is, and technically the market didn't break that low, right? Because I know the price was falling over the last couple of days, and then most people probably thought that gold is probably going to keep falling down further because it's looking bearish, but that's not the case on the daily time frame. On the lower time frame, sure, gold did look a little bit bearish, but on this daily time frame, it's still very bullish just because we're still above 26.47, which is a very critical level that the market cannot break in order for this option to continue. So we can see as the price came down here at 26.25, that's pretty much where it stopped. It didn't come all the way down to 26.47. It didn't break below it. So this option is still considered pretty valid. Okay, so now our previous high, that price broke out of before it got to 26.85, that was around 2600. Okay, so 2600 here was our previous high. The price broke. Now this is also going to turn into resistance. This means that this is a good area to look for buying opportunity for gold if the price returns to it. Okay, so buying at 2600 would have been a good area to buy if gold came back to it, and then anywhere around 25.47, 2600, those are all good areas to have bought gold if the price retraced to it. Okay, but retracement to that point didn't happen. Instead, we see that gold stopped at 26. Yeah, so instead we see that gold stopped at 26.24, and then from there it bounced off. Okay, so okay guys, 1 second, I'll be right back. I'm gonna just mute myself. I will be right back. Okay. Oh. All right, so good morning, guys. Sorry about that. I hope everybody can hear me. Hope you guys can hear me fine without any issues. Ooh. Okay. All right, so let's continue with the analysis that I was doing. Let's continue with the analysis. So, like I said, we can see gold came down to 26, 26, 24 there, and then it bounced back up. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so let's analyze gold here on this 4-hour time frame. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so this is gold here on the 4-hour time frame. We can see the uptrend still continues. Okay, even on this 4-hour time frame, we're still in an uptrend because we have this low here, 26, 27, which was a critical level for the market to break. And we can see price actually didn't break below that, right? It actually found support there once it got there. So yeah, so we're still in an uptrend. So this would have been another good area to have bought once the price came in. We found support here. This 4-hour candle here, okay, basically show that it's going to hold that support most likely. Then we can see the next candle was bearish, but then after that the next following candles were all bullish, and then see the price push. Okay, so now gold is currently approaching resistance. Okay, it had a few resistance down here as the price was like slowly moving down. Price has been able to break all this resistance, and now it's currently facing the resistance of 26.73. Okay, so 26.73 is basically the current resistance that gold is currently facing. As we can see, we're getting massive rejection there. So this is interesting. Okay, so I think the price still has the chance to even push higher because the main resistance is at 26.85. Okay, that's where the main resistance is right now. Price has basically it broke this resistance. Well, it's currently failing to break it. We have resistance at 26.66, which we attempted to break, and right now it looks like price is failing to break those resistance. And then we have the one at 26.74, which price is also currently getting rejected. So okay, now our previous support here is obviously here between 26 is between 26.23 and let me actually just okay, so this is where our support is. Okay, there's a chance gold might return back to this support, and if it does, this would be a good area to buy. So 26.23 and 26.41, those are good areas to buy gold if the price ends up coming back down to it again. Okay, so I say buy gold around this price level, 26.23, 26.41, good areas to buy. And then in terms of sell, well, currently we're resistance, so this is a good area. Price is already getting rejected there first time. So now I'm going to go to the 1-hour time frame. Okay, let's go to the 1-hour time frame, see what is going on. Okay, so now I am on the 1-hour time frame. On this 1-hour time frame, we can see that gold was basically in a downtrend, right? The downtrend pretty evident in this 1-hour time frame. Price was going down, forming lower highs and lower lows, so it wasn't a downtrend up until down over here. Okay, it ended up breaking above this previous high, which ended the downtrend. Okay, so technically gold has ended this downtrend and now it started moving back up higher. Okay, so this is one reason why I believe gold is most likely going to go higher. Okay, we do have a little bit of support. The price built up down here, so this could be another good area to buy gold. Okay, if the price comes back here, okay, if it comes back here and holds this support between 26.46 and 26.56, okay, this could be a good area to buy gold if the price comes to it. Okay, so we can see price did break this resistance on the 1 hour time frame, 26.66. It break it. Now it's getting rejected. So if this 1 hour candle ends up closing bearish, that's a sign of rejection, and we're most likely going to either come back down to around 26.47, okay, around there, and maybe bounce back up again. Okay, so look for buying opportunities for gold here around 26.47, 26.56 if price holds that support. Otherwise, if it doesn't, then I'll look for buys around 26.23 and 26.41. Okay, so oh wow, thank you baby boss for the heart. Oh my goodness, this is, thank you so much, God bless you. Okay, so now we are aware, currently we are at resistance level. I'll look for sells around here, but I'm going to go to lower time frames to see what's going on there. I've already missed the first opportunity to sell, so we'll wait. Okay, I'm going to go to the lower time frame now to see. Okay, so let's just do a quick down analysis here. Okay, so we see even 30 minutes is giving us that same area of support, so this is a good area for the market to come down to. Okay, we have it there. So yeah, we can see price as it's coming down, it almost tapped into that support here. Okay, almost tapped into it and then quickly bounced back up there, but there's a good chance it might come down to it again. So when it does, we can look to buy there if the support is holding. Okay, so we have it there. So let's see here, 1 minute, okay, even 5 minutes here. It's still looking there. Okay, so it could be a very strong support that could actually push the price to go higher, because I know the price strongly wants to go and retest that main resistance, which is 26.85, okay, around there. So this is like the main area price wants to get to. So now finally we will go down to the 1 minute. Thank you, Terry. Okay, so now I'm on the 1 minute time frame, and then on this time frame we can pretty much see the uptrend. Okay, price is going higher and higher. Now we're seeing, you know, once the price broke this resistance, it broke it here and then it went higher. Now it's coming down. Okay, it's now coming down, forming lower highs and lower lows. So there's a very good chance it's most likely going to keep doing that until it taps into this area of support here. In this area, I'm actually going to mark it to in, because this is a temporary support. I'm going to just make it. Okay. So this is a temporary support. We're going to look to maybe scalp gold when the price comes to this area. It holds, then we're going to enter a buy. So this is between 26.47 and 26.56. Okay, I just have that marked down, and then we're going to just patient market to come down. Okay, now in order for the price to go up higher, okay, if it's going to do that, then as the price is coming down, you see we're forming lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so I would say I would feel more comfortable to enter a buy if the price ends up breaking above 26.74. Okay, so 26.74 is like the major resistance that it needs to break for me to even want to enter a buy. Okay, but as of right now, I don't want to enter a buy just because price is at a resistance. If you go to the 1 hour time frame, you can see we have the resistance here. Okay, there's a strong resistance. The price will need to break above that for us to even want to enter a buy. But then again, even entering buy now is just very dangerous. Okay, very risky, just because, you know, we're entering at the highest point, which is not really recommended. Okay, so yeah, we'll see here. 1 minute. See on here, so we can see price is pushing back up. We have our previous, on this lower time frame, our previous lower high is here at what, 26.66. Okay, the 26.66, I'll see that's the level we can't break time. So I'm going to just mark here. I'm also going to delete this here, it's distraction, and let me go back to the 1 hour time frame here, and I'll just mark this here. Okay, there. So I've marked that resistance. Now I'm going to go to the lower time frame, 1 minute. This one, white, hit that. Let's mark this. Say the mark this to the lower. So yeah, so let's just say, if price ends up breaking above, if it ends up breaking back above 26.66, there's a high chance it will most likely push higher, so we can look for buy there. Okay, so let's see what happens. Getting prices coming to that resistance. If it's able to break above it, then we could enter a quick buy there, and then take profit at around the previous high, which is at 26.70. Okay, 26.70. Let's see. Let's keep tapping on our screen, guys. Let's get the likes up to, let's get the likes to 15,000, please. Okay, so while gold is very close to it, so let me just, let's just keep an eye on it. I was going to start analyzing something else, but since the market is on that resistance now, it's very critical we see what's going to happen there, if it's going to break it or if it's going to get rejected there. Okay. Now the trading platform that I will be trading on is called Paddle.com. Okay, that's one of the trading that I use and recommend. You guys can sign up with it by going to the link in my bio, click on it and sign up. It's a really good platform to use because they offer low spread and zero commission, so it's very, very well. Another platform that I use is FXCC. Okay, FXCC is another good platform that I use, and you can register for it by using the link in my bio. Okay, so we can see gold came to that resistance, and right now it's getting rejected. Okay, so if it's getting rejected, then this small downtrend that we are in on the 1 minute time frame could continue. Okay, so we'll keep looking for buying opportunities once it taps into this area. It hasn't yet, so yeah, so patience is key. We'll just keep waiting. Okay, in the meantime, let us go and analyze something else. Okay, so let's go and look at this GBP here. All right, so here's GBP USD. All right, so this is GBP USD now. We're going to start by looking at the daily time frame. Okay, so GBP USD, by the way, I shared a signal on Sunday for GBP USD. It was a buy, and that buy pretty much played out successfully. And then another buy was on Euro USD, that also played out successfully. Okay, so congrats once more to everybody who partook in that trade. Okay, if you want to receive more signals from me, make sure you join the Telegram group, guys. I do have a Telegram group which you guys can join. The link is in the bio. This is the place you want to be in if you're serious about trading. you're serious about, learning about it and everything, then make sure you are in the Telegram group. Okay, the link is in the bio. Go to my TikTok bio right now and join the Telegram group. Okay. Right. So this is GBP USD. Currently it's at 132.92. Okay. This pair here is also in a nice uptrend. Okay, we can see that the price is forming higher highs and higher lows. Okay, that's a formation of an uptrend. And then so I'm going to just delete some stuff here. Okay, so now previous higher price broke out of is here at 1.3260. Okay, so 1.3260, good area to buy GBP USD. If the price comes down to it, that's buying area number one. And then our low here, let's see, okay, so the price did form support down over here, okay, at 1.3244. So I would say yeah, so it formed this low over here. So basically this market is in an uptrend as long as we're above 32.43 there. Okay, but if we break below 32.43, high chance we're going to start pushing down further. Okay, so for this pair here, I want to look for buys anywhere around 32.40, 43, 32, 33, 33, around there. Okay, if the price holds support. Right now price has came down to it. Okay, on this daily time frame we haven't seen any signs that the support is being held. Okay, we can see the current daily candle is actually bearish, so that is, we can't really use that as confirmation yet that the support is being held. Okay, but I have the support marked down here. The previous high here, I just noticed, is also literally right here in alignment with that. Okay, with that low here. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the lower time frame. Let's go to 4 hour. Let's see what's going on here. So this is the 4 hour. Once more, we can see we are in a very nice uptrend, forming higher highs and higher lows. Okay, price formed here a double top. Okay, from the double top here, that's why it's going down. Okay, because this is a bearish pattern. Whenever price forms this double top pattern here, it tends to go back down, usually to the support, which is like the previous low that it formed before reattempting to come back up to this previous high. Okay, so in this case it's this one here. So now usually when the price comes back to this support, two things will happen. Either one, it holds it to go back up higher, or it breaks it to go down lower. Okay, so we can see in this case here, GBP USD actually didn't hold that support, came down to it, and right now it's currently breaking it. We can see we have candlestick is currently below that support. Since it's breaking it, this is actually not good. This is high chance we're most likely going to keep going down. Okay, going down, and then I'll say the last hope that it has here is 3260, 3265. But let's go back to the, okay, yeah, so 32 yeah, so it's 32.47. Okay, so we don't want to see a break below 32.47 just because that is the support. If we break below it, we're most likely gonna retrace to form a lower high and start heading down lower, and then we can start looking for selling opportunities there for GPUs. So this is here an important level that is currently breaking. Very, very important that it didn't break that level, but fortunately it's breaking it. So we now, okay, I'll say in the short term we can look for in the short term, because we are breaking this support here. In the short term we can look for sell once the price retraces. Okay, I'm gonna go to the 1 hour. Let's go to 1 hour and see. Okay, so we can see 1 hour we did get a close below it. Okay, so in the short term, since price just broke it, it's best to wait for it to do a retrace. Okay, because since we have now broken below this support 33.15, you know, now that becomes a very strong resistance. Okay, so 33.15, anywhere around there, 33.15 and 33.40 is now major resistance level for GBP USD. So most likely what the price is going to do is go back up here to 33.40 and then crash and head lower. So you can look to sell, you know, anywhere around 33, anywhere around 33.15, 33.40. Okay, and then if this downtrend is valid, if the price is actually entering this downtrend on this 1 hour time frame, we cannot break above 33.89. Okay, so let's just say 33.90. There is now our the area, the level price shouldn't break if this downtrend is gonna continue. Okay, so this is a good area to set your stop loss if you're going to enter the sell when the price is retracing back up to 33.40. Then you just want to make sure you set your stop loss at around 33.94, 95, around there. Okay, just to protect yourself. And then you can just target the first support it has overseas here. Okay, 32.60. That's the first support or low that it has, which most likely market is going to go attempt to get to. After that, we have this low and all that. Okay, but 32.60 is like the low that it cannot break. So if it breaks that, that's even more bearish, and the price is going to start heading even lower and target all these lows. All these lows here, it's going to target it once it breaks below 32.47. Okay, so this is GBP USD. What you're going to do now is just to wait, okay, because price is really literally right now is forming a lower low, so it's best to wait. Okay, it's best to wait for the price to either do a retest, okay, do a retest back to 33.40 or so, and if it shows signs of rejection, you can go ahead and enter a sell. That's number one. The other thing you can do now is to wait. Okay, if price doesn't retest 33.40, then let's wait for it to come down to the support of 32.47, around there. Okay, and then see if it's going to hold that support. If it does, then you can go ahead and enter a buy. This means we need to see a 1 hour bullish candlestick, okay, when the price gets to around 32.47, 32.62. Okay, around this level, if we get a bullish candlestick closing at that level, bullish 1 hour candlestick, okay, closing at that level, we can enter a buy around here. Okay, so these are the two scenarios for GBP USD, and right now it's just a matter of waiting. There's really nothing you can do right now. Okay, if you're trying to trade right now, you're just trading in the middle. Just give me a second. Okay. All right. So yeah, so right now we're just gonna wait. GBP USD, no trading opportunities as of right now. Okay. Let's quickly see gold. Let's see what is happening here with gold since we analyzed it. Okay. So checking the 1 minute. Okay, we can see we're still going lower. Okay, we're still going lower here. But for gold, like I said, we're going to look for buying opportunity around 26.47 and 26.56. These are good areas to look for buying opportunities for gold once the price gets to it and holds those support. Okay, right now it's not there yet, so we can't really enter any sell. And then for another buy, if let's say price doesn't come down here, then we want to see the price break above 26.66, which is the current resistance on this 1 minute time. Okay, so we'll just let it do its thing. Now let's look at euro, and let's quickly look at euro USD as well, see what's going on here. For everybody who's following me, please make sure you also join let's make sure you join the Telegram group. Okay, link is in the bio. Go and join the Telegram group, guys. Yeah, I'm currently analyzing euro. I'm stuck on BTC, looking for a buy enter zone, but I'm conflicted. Could we analyze BTC? Yeah, I'm gonna analyze BTC right after this euro USD analysis. Okay, let me just quickly go over euro USD. Let's just go quick over it. So euro USD, it's currently 110.77. Looking at it on the daily time frame, it's still in this nice uptrend. See, now previous resistance is here, which price after getting rejected came down here, formed support. Okay, now most critical level for euro USD to now break in order for this uptrend to continue is 10956. Okay, 10956 is the critical level that euro USD cannot break in order for this nice uptrend to continue. So it hasn't broken it, even though it came down, and then boom, it bounced back up. So this uptrend is still intact. All right, still intact there. And then now what we see here is the price also formed a bearish pattern, double top. Okay, double top here, and then like I said, every time price forms this pattern, usually it will return back to this previous higher low that it formed before going back to the previous high. So most likely euro USD is coming back down to 1.10. Okay, it's coming back to 1.10. And then either number one, if it finds support here, then you want to enter a buy. Okay, so if you see like either a daily candle or 4-hour candle closing at around 1.10, you can enter a buy there, number one. And yeah, and then if the price ends up unfortunately getting rejected, means it breaks below this support 1.0952. okay, if we get like a 4-hour candle below this level 1.0952, that is a breakout of that very important support. If that happens, then you want to start looking for selling opportunities. When the price goes and retests to form a lower high, you can go and enter a retest. Okay, but for now the price is neither that support and it has neither broken it, so you can't really do anything as of right now. And now I'm gonna go to 4-hour. Let's see. Okay, whenever you're analyzing the bigger time frame, always start going down to lower time frame so you can see it better. You can see the price action more clearly and stuff. Okay, what I'm doing is called top-down analysis. Okay, and this is how you analyze. You don't want to just focus on one time frame and that's it. You want to always go down and start looking for a time frame that's lower than the one that you're currently looking at. So on this 4-hour time frame here, very interesting. We had a minor downtrend here, which price was in. Price is forming lower highs and lower lows, and then after that we broke out of this downtrend. Once we broke back above this high, and then price started going higher and higher. Okay, whatever. But honestly, the most important thing to just note is this. Okay, right now this current 4-hour candle is still playing. Okay, price hasn't what is it called, it hasn't closed it, but there's also another bearish pattern here. Okay, on this 4-hour time frame, we can see this is technically was an uptrend or whatever, and then we can see we had this low here. Okay, this low here at what is it, 1.1119, which market actually just broke that as well. Okay, so this is another bearish pattern here. So now we even have resistance now. Initially our major resistance was obviously this high here at 1.12. okay, but now we have some resistance. Okay, we now have some resistance here now at anywhere between 1.1122 and 1. So yeah, 1.1122 here, and then 1.1163. This is resistance. Okay, so because we just broke out of this support, high chance market is going to go and retest this resistance before it continues going down. Okay, very high chance. Okay, so this means you can even look for selling opportunity around 1.1122, 1.1165. Okay, look for selling opportunity there when the markets retest. Okay, whenever price breaks either support, resistance, it tends to go and retest it. So if it breaks below a support, it will go back to do a retest of the support. That support is supposed to act as resistance. And then for resistance, if it breaks above a resistance, it will push higher, and then it will come back to retest that resistance as support. Okay, so on this time frame here, ever since the price broke the support, we haven't seen any retest. Okay, we haven't seen any sort of retest, so that's why there's like high chance that we're most likely going to come back up to do a retest. Okay, I'm going to look for selling opportunities between 1.1122 and 1.1165. Okay, price is not there yet, so we are going to just keep on waiting. Okay, so we just keep waiting. Got it. Please, may you speed up about correlation between DXY GBP. So the correlation, basically, if the DXY is bullish, any USD pair is going to be bearish. Okay, and if the DXY is bearish, then any USD pairs will be bullish. Okay, the DXY basically trades against anything that's trading with the US dollar. That's trading against the US dollar. That's the DXY trades against, basically does the opposite of it. Okay. Hope that explanation made sense. What do you trade on, ma'am? So I trade on fxcc.com, and I also trade on abato.com. Those two trading brokers are the ones that I use, and I highly recommend you guys use it as well if you don't have a broker that you're using right now. If you do have a broker that you're using, most likely the broker you're using is charging you extremely high spread. So it's time you change the broker. Okay, you can sign up with FXCC or Abato. The link is in my bio. Okay, go on there and then register your account today. You're allowed to change lot size in that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the analysis on GBP USD is done. Actually, one more thing. Okay, we can see here, currently we got this 1 hour candle here that just closed bullish. Okay, at this point, this is actually the first sign the market is actually going to go back up to go and retest this. Don't go back up to go and retest this resistance. Okay, so okay, if I'm going to enter buy right now, I'm going to set my stop loss below this previous low here, okay, at 1.10. okay, very high chance that we're most likely going to go back up now from where we are, go and retest this resistance 1.1122. okay, 1.1122. we're going to retest that. So yeah, so this is temporary buying opportunity. If you're trying to trade Euro USD, the temporary buying opportunity right there, right in front of you. And it's very low risk because the stop loss would be at 1.10. And yeah, 1.10. It's actually quite a huge stop loss. So make sure if you're going to enter this trade, use a lower lot size. Okay, just because of how stop loss is at. Okay, and then number one, you can target 1.1122. Number two, you can target 1.1143. Okay. 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 So now we are basically done with analyzing Euro USD. I told you there's a temporary buy right now. Okay, most likely back to 1.1122. And then we have 1.1142 there. Okay, temporary buy. Let me write down the target here. And finally, we have our main resistance. Okay. And the stop loss. Yeah, the stop loss is huge, but this is basically the only way to make sure you protect yourself. You know, mistakes most people make when they are trading is that they set their stop loss very, very tight, which causes the price to always move against them. Okay. One way, if you want to make sure you're always in profit in trading, make sure your stop loss is not too tight. Okay, because you guys, like, the way the market moves. Okay, I'm going to just quickly explain it to you guys, but the way the market moves, anytime it goes high, it will always come back down. Okay, it's always going to come down. Okay, any lows that it forms, it always comes back down to go and retest that low, and any high that it makes, it will always go back up to retest that high. Okay, always. So if you're someone, let's say you were in a trade, you entered maybe a buy in the middle here. Okay, you entered a buy here, and then maybe this is a bad example. Let's see. Okay, so okay, let's say you entered a buy here. Okay, and then now you're targeting this high, and instead you decided to set your stop loss right below here. Okay, you decide to stop loss below here, and then now what the price is doing is going to go your way, or whatever, it's going to go your way. But then, okay, this is a bad example. Let me restart that. Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to create it the way the market actually moves. Okay, so let's say this is the previous move. Price was in, whatever, and then our price was down here, and then started going up. You decided to enter a buy here. You're now targeting this high. You decide to set your stop loss down here, and then price will start going up, and all of a sudden it comes back down, hits your stop loss, probably goes lower, comes back up, and hits that high. Okay, so you can see what the price did is that eventually it did target that high, right? The high that you were hoping that the market would get to, and all that. Price actually did get there eventually. However, before it got to that point, it hit your stop loss. Okay, it hit your stop loss first, dropped a little bit lower, but guess what? It didn't do. Okay, what it didn't do is it didn't break below this previous high. I mean, this previous low, which market actually used to be able to start this upward movement that it's in. So, yo guys, you know, one way you can prevent yourself from losing a lot is to not set your stop loss too tight. Always target, you know, like if you're buying, don't set your stop loss around the smallest support. Okay, you need to go to a higher time frame. Okay, a time frame that's like 1 or 2 time frame higher than the time frame that you're currently analyzing, and then look at the support. Okay, if you're in a buy, look at the support that is on these lower time frames, and usually that is the best area to set your stop loss, instead of setting your stop loss based on a support that is on a lower time frame that you're actually entering your trades from. Okay, so that's just one way. Okay, and then same thing with resistance. Don't set your stop loss at a resistance that's like literally, it's very easy for the price to just come there, get it, get you stopped out and head lower. Okay, always targets like the major resistance, because the price will always respect, it will always respect the major resistance and the major support. So the smaller support and the smaller resistance that's on lower time frames, price usually doesn't really respect those stuff. Okay, so that's one way to make sure you're always not, you know, you don't get stopped out all the time. How do you identify strong resistance and support? Well, so to do that, you know, usually I'll say daily time frame, 4 hour, 1 hour. Okay, so those are the time frames you want to look at to identify strong support and resistance. Another thing you can, another way to find that out, let's say, you know, number one, you want to figure out what's the trend that the price is in. Okay, the trend of the price is in, that's the first thing you want to figure out. Okay, now once you've been able to figure out the trend that the price is in, then basically let's say for example, when the price is in an uptrend, then that means any higher lows that the market forms, that becomes a very critical support that the price cannot break in order for the uptrend to continue. So those higher lows price forms could be the very strongest, that would be a very strong support. Okay, and then for a downtrend, you know, downtrend, basically any lower high that the price forms becomes a very strong resistance. Okay, so you need to identify, number one, what's the trend, what's the market structure. If it's an uptrend, then just know that any lower high that the price forms, those becomes very strong resistance for the market. And then in an uptrend, any higher low that the market forms becomes a very strong support for the market. So if the price is above the previous higher low, then technically in order for the uptrend to continue, it cannot break below the previous higher low. Okay, so that becomes your strong support. And in a downtrend, the lower high, okay, once the price is below that lower high becomes your strongest resistance, which price cannot break. Okay, and another good thing to note is the more times the price retests a resistance, let's say in a downtrend, price comes to that resistance, gets rejected, comes down, but then it comes back up to that resistance again. This makes the resistance even more strong. Okay, because since the price got rejected there the second time, most likely the third time it's going to get rejected again. Okay, if the price has retested the resistance at least 2 times, it makes the resistance level even more strong. Usually the third time when it comes back, it will get rejected again. And then after the third time, the fourth time is usually when it will break that resistance. Okay, because it has tested it 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Fourth time, it's going to most likely break it. Okay, and then for support, it's the same thing. If the price has retested that support twice, it makes that support very strong, and the price comes back again the third time, it's usually will hold that support again, and then finally the fourth time is usually when it's going to try to break it. Okay, so that's some ways you can identify strong support and resistance. Okay, guys, make sure you join the Telegram group if you're not already there. The Telegram group is the best place to be in if you are wanting to learn more about trading for free, and also you want to get some signals to start making some profit right away. So make sure you join my Telegram group. Link is in the bio. All right, so far in this live, I've gave out a signal here to buy GBP USD. I'm sorry, not GBP USD, to buy Euro USD. Here it's a buy, and these are the targets right there. Okay, and with this trade, okay, I gave it out, but I didn't enter the trade here on a battle. I entered it on my other account on MT4, but just for the purpose of this live, I'm going to enter it here as well. Okay, so when you want to enter a trade, it's actually very simple. Number one, you just need to go to the trading platform. Okay, so the one that I use here is called abaro.com. Okay, and here I'm going to just search for the currency pair that I would like to trade. So in this case, it's Euro USD. And then, yeah, and then just here, I'm going to just adjust my lot size here. I'm going to change it to 0.5. Okay. So make sure you use the lot size that is safe for your account. Okay. You have to make sure you don't lose more than 2% or risk more than 2%. Of your account. Okay, whatever your account size is, just do 2% of that, and whatever the amount comes, that's the amount that you shouldn't risk more of in a single trade. Okay, so I put my lot size there, make sure it's correct, and then now the position I want to take is a buy because I think price is going to go up. Okay, so I just entered a buy, so now this buy trade is now active. Okay, so this is probably going to take a while to hit the target, so let's see how this plays out. It's a little bit of a risky buy, but I'm still going to take it here, okay, just because there's high chance prices will go back to retest, and also it has been falling quite a while here, so high chance. So yeah, we'll see how this buy turns out. It's most likely going to take a few hours to play out. Okay, so now I've analyzed gold. Let's quickly look at gold. By the way, it's been a while. Let's see what is happening here. Okay, so we can see the previous 1 hour candle here actually closed bearish. Okay, this is a sign of rejection right there. Price got rejected, so now we have a higher chance of the price basically tapping into this support 26.47 here. We're most likely going to try to tap into that support. Okay, so those are buying area number one, 26.46, 26.55, around there. This is a good area to buy gold. Okay, and then the next good buying area for gold is between 26.23 and 26.41. Okay, good area to be buying gold. Okay, so yeah, so right now gold is not in any of those areas, so it's just a matter of waiting. We have not entered any trade for this market here yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Okay, so this is the 1 minute time frame. We can see downtrend prices from lower highs and lower low. Previously, our lower high that we wanted to see price breaks up is 26.66. We were basically going to enter a buy from that level, but we now have a new lower high here. Okay, we have a new lower high. Oh, it's even dumping more. So now price is now entering our our support zone. Okay, so our demand zone here, it's entering it. Let's see how the market, how it acts towards that. Okay, it's entering it right now. So we want to start looking for buying opportunities very soon. Okay, so now previous lower high is now, because price is now, so it's actually right here, 26.60. Okay, so 26.60 is now our previous lower high on this time frame, which price cannot break above. Okay, we break above it, then we're gonna look for buy. Otherwise, market is gonna keep on lower. If it goes lower and give us a new lower high, then we're gonna mark that down. Okay, so now it has entered our supply zone. Okay, so this is an area where we can see quick bounce back up from. So far we haven't seen anything yet. Okay, market has literally just entered down. So let's see, we can see it's already like buying from there. Okay, so if I buy here, I'm gonna wait. Let's wait for the 1 minute candle to close here, and then I may target this previous high here, 660 or even 26.59. I'm gonna try to target it. Let me just get GBP USD is currently at a negative, so let me try to target that. Okay, so 0 point, let's just do 5 now. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna scale. Let me use, I'm gonna use 0.4 here, scaling up. Okay, entered first buy. So what I did is I entered the first buy here for gold. Okay, the price may continue to drop lower, and if it does, I will enter another buy. Okay, probably the next buy I'll enter if the price goes all the way down to 26.48 or so. That could be another area I may look at buying opportunity. Okay. Oh my god. People on YouTube, could you analyze G? First. Play some music.
City is home to air, earth.
Join Telegram. Oh wow, it's already bouncing. Let me stop that music. All right, guys, look at that. It's already bouncing. First bounce off of that support. I'm sorry I didn't placed the target yet, okay, because I was trying to type this message here. So we're getting a really nice bounce here. Okay, so this buy I'm in already up by $60-$70 in profit. Okay, and then it's already hitting my first take profit target there. If you enter that buy, you can close it now. Okay, if you enter the buy with me, let's try to close that buy now because the price is now approaching our resistance here. That's on the 1 minute time frame, which we have a higher chance of actually getting rejected from. Okay, I'm actually going to close that buy now. All right, up by $140, guys. I just closed it. Okay, so we just made 147 right there. That was a really nice quick buy setup. Okay, that was very quick, guys, but it happened, so congratulations. I hope you guys partook in that buy. Okay, it was a very quick one, but yeah, so we bought off. Okay, so price has bounced off number one already from that support. If it comes back again, all right, so if the price ends up coming back down again to this area, you can enter another buy because this is a very strong level of support, which market is most likely going to try to keep bouncing back and back up from. Okay, anytime it comes back here, it's most likely going to bounce back up again. So you can look for buying opportunities anywhere around 26.47 and 26.56. Okay, now right now we are currently at this resistance. Okay, so this is not the critical level price. In order for it to actually move higher, we do need to break above this high here. This is 26.60. If we break above this, then we can look for potential buy. It just means price is most likely going to push higher. Okay, but if it gets rejected, it may come down. Okay, so that's now the next critical level. We can see how the market is reacting. It's trying to break it, then at the same time it's getting rejected. Close at 10 pips. Nice. Nice. Okay, writing this message. Signal. Okay. Make sure you join the Telegram group if you're not already in it. The link is there. So now it's trying to break that resistance. So if it breaks it, don't enter buy right away. Okay, if it breaks the resistance here, 26.60, if we break above it, now we're just going to wait for the market to come back down, okay, to give us a new higher low, and then we're going to enter buy from there. Okay, never enter buy the moment the price breaks the resistance. That's a big no, because you're just going to get stopped out, because eventually price is going to come back down to retest that resistance and support. Okay, it's good to wait. Always be patient. Patient is the key. So it has broken that resistance. Okay, has broken the resistance. Now it's a matter of time to just wait for the price to come down. Okay, see if it's going to come down. If it does, we can enter a buy. If it doesn't, we'll just wait. We're going to wait for any new higher low to be formed. You always want to enter your buy when the price is forming a new when it's forming a higher low. That's where you want to enter. Don't enter at a high. Happy new month T. Really love you, ma'am, from India. Thank you so much. What's the second and third buy from you for you? Let me just quickly open. See. There's no second. Okay, there's just first buy right here, this current market price. Target. Okay, so that's the Euro USD trade currently in. Okay, that trade right now, not yet in profit, but yeah, that is it. It's gonna take a few hours to play out. All right, so let's quickly go back to gold here. Is the wing, okay, still pushing higher. Hopefully the price comes back down. Okay, hopefully it does. It should. Okay, even if it keeps going higher, that's fine. We just want it to form a higher low. Buy from there. My overall lookout of gold is that it's gonna most likely push higher. Okay, main target is that resistance 2685. Okay, that's the main resistance gold has yet to retest, and I think that's where it's heading towards. Okay, because we started this uptrend here on this 1 hour time frame, so high chance we're going to continue as long we don't break below 2646 there. Okay, 2646 for gold now is becoming the now critical level of support price needs to hold in order for it to go and target this high here of 2683.85 around there. Okay, if you're going to enter a buy from gold and you want to target that high of 2685, then the best area for your stop loss would be at 2645. Okay, 2645 and break. Yeah, so see, price is still pushing higher, still pushing. Gold buy entry is anywhere around 2647 and 2656. Okay, we can see the price already bought. Okay, it came down, it tapped into the support and quickly bounced off from it. Okay, if it comes back again, you could enter buy there, but if it doesn't, you could enter buy right now. Just make sure you set your stop loss around, let me go back to the time frame. So your stop loss around 4644 45 there. Okay, there, yeah, you can place your buy limit there around 647. Let's just say 2650, because 47 is a chance it might not even get down to that point. So we'll just say 2655, 2653, 50 around there. Yeah. All right. So basically 10 minutes with right chance. This I hear seeing So if you're not buying gold, okay, first area for your take profit is at 26.69, okay, and then second take profit is at 26.73, and then finally we have 26.78, okay, 678. So now price is actually approaching resistance. Okay, we have some resistance at 26.65. Okay, I think this is a good area where we're most likely going to see a retracement. Okay, back down to this support, so we can enter buy again if the price comes down here at 26.58, 26.60. You can enter buy there. Okay, if you didn't enter buy yet, it's best you just wait for the price to come back down. Okay. So if it breaks, could also be a buy. Yeah, if it breaks 26.66, yeah, then it's gonna go even higher, so you can enter buy there as well. Okay, now don't enter buy because we are at a resistance point. Okay, now I'm gonna just quickly look at Bitcoin. Okay, while we wait for gold to return back to the support, let's quickly look at Bitcoin right now. Very quick. Okay, analyzing it on. I have all these lines. All of them. It's no full. Scalp did a few days ago. Okay, so this is Bitcoin. Okay, what broker do you use? I trade on two brokers. First one is fxcc.com, and then the other broker that I use is abaro.com. Yeah, so this is Bitcoin here, okay, on the daily time frame. Okay, so what we see, Bitcoin is currently trading at 60,003. I use a wonder, but spread is 40. It's quite huge. The spread on the platform that I use, FXCC, it's around 10 to 15 pips hold. For GBP USD and all those other pairs, it's like 2 to 5 pips spread. Okay, so Bitcoin, okay, very interesting. It got to 66,000, and we saw massive rejection. So massive rejection there, and yeah, on this daily time frame here, we can see the price sort of like wasn't this mini uptrend here. Okay, it was forming higher highs and higher lows, and then currently what we see is the price is currently at this support here. Okay, so we have support where the price is currently sitting at right here. Okay, so between 62,300 and 64,600, let's just say. So that is a very critical area of support. Price cannot break if this uptrend is to continue. Bitcoin needs to make sure it doesn't break below 62,300. If we break below it, we're most likely going to head down to 60,000, 60,600, around there. So yeah, so now for Bitcoin here, since this market is showing signs of moving higher and higher, we have our previous high here, 60,500, which is now going to be a level of support. Price could use that as support to push back up if it comes down to it. So you can look for buying opportunities. It's already broke. Do you mean it has to close the box? It didn't break it on the daily time frame. Okay, it attempted. Okay, we got a wick, but we need the candle to actually close below it. Okay, the breakout is not confirmed till we actually get a candle closing below that support. Okay, but if you go on the lower time frame, maybe we probably already got a candle close below it. Let me go to 1 hour. Okay, even on the 1 hour we didn't get a close below it, so technically it hasn't broken it yet. Okay, 1 hour is the last time frame that I use for confirmation, but 30 minutes, anything in the minutes, we don't use that for confirmation. Okay, because this is a support that is on the daily time frame. Because it's a support on the daily time frame, we want to use a higher time frame, like 1 hour, 4 hour for our confirmation. We don't use 5 minutes for our confirmation. Okay, gold is returning back to the area of the support. It's returning there. It's going to be interesting. I'm watching it on my other screen, and yeah, once the price taps into there, then we're going to look for buy. Okay, or if it forms a new higher low there, we're going to enter a buy. Okay, let's see. Let me quickly finish up with Bitcoin. So yeah, like I said, Bitcoin right now, it's currently a support. Okay, if this support holds, it's going to push back up to 65,000. If it doesn't, it breaks below, then it's going to drop to 60,000. So right now you just need to wait. The current 1 hour candle hasn't yet closed. If it closes, if that 1 hour candle closes bullish, then you can look to buy Bitcoin. If it closes below that support, then you want to don't sell right away. It's best to, wow, gold is already going up, guys. This is why I should probably focus on analyzing one pair at a time. But let's go back. We need to look at gold here, because right now gold is providing us with a trading opportunity that we don't want to miss. Okay, so gold, right now you should have bought gold. Okay, I'm going to enter buy here. Okay, I'll use a lower loss size. Okay, just because price is not exactly at the support. I'm going to use 2.5. Okay, 2.5 here, just because the prices didn't come exactly to the area down here. So enter our first buy here, and if it does drop lower to 26.50, 26.60, then I'll enter a buy again. Okay, but for now I just entered a buy again. So yeah, let's see how this one plays out. I need to go up soon. If you're asking for the take profit and all that, it's on the screen right here. All right, so now let's go back to Bitcoin here. Yeah, it is the same thing. The target that I initially posted here for gold, TP at 2669, 2673, 2678. This is the same thing. Okay, best area to have entered this trade is around 2647, 2656. Price already bounced up from there the first time, so yeah, so if it doesn't come there, then now we have a new support, okay, which price basically built here between 2658, 2660. This is a good area to look for buy again if the price comes to it. Okay, so 2660, 2658, around there. Okay, I just entered the first buy here, but if the price does drop lower, I will enter another buy at this zone here. Okay, so let me go back, finish up with Bitcoin. Okay, so this is Bitcoin. Okay, we can already see prices at the support 62,300, very strong support which we cannot break. If we break it, then it's going to become bearish. We're going to look to go and enter a sell. Okay, but if we hold this support, we want to enter a buy for Bitcoin. Okay, so if this 1 hour candle closes bullish, this is a good sign to go and enter and buy Bitcoin. You can target this previous high of 64,000 right there, because price is most likely going to get to it. I'll say like 63,600, 64,000. You can target that high for your take profit. And then in terms of like stop loss, okay, in terms of like stop loss, go to the 1 hour time frame, okay, but the stop loss here would have to be around 60,000, okay, around 60,300, around there. Okay, so gold has now entered. Let me just go back to gold here. Enter support zone. Talking about earlier, we can see it quickly. It's already bouncing back up from it. Yeah, so gold is returning back to this support. So between 26.58 and 26.60, we have some support there. Good area for the price to bounce up, number one. And then number two, we have 26.56, okay, between 26.56 and 26.47. Good area for the price to bounce back up as well. Will you put the gold buy in the VIP group? No. So any trade that we take on the live is only for the live. I don't share those trades on any of the Telegram groups, okay? Because these are trades we technically have to like monitor. So I don't send it on any of the groups, okay? Okay guys, so I'm gonna have to go off now. I'll come back again later tonight at around 10 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so I'm currently entered a buy here on gold at this current price, 26.59. Okay, and then the targets is right here. First target is 26.69, second target is 26.73, and then finally we have 26.78. Okay, so yeah, so like I told you guys, you want to look to buy gold just because it is showing very strong you know, desire to want to keep going higher. Okay, it has a main target that it wants to target, which is 26.85. okay, that's the main area where gold is trying to get to, and it's going to be able to do that as long as the current support, okay, that started this trend is at 26.45. okay, as long as we don't break below 26.45, there's a very high chance that gold is most likely going to go back up to retest 26.85. okay, so good buy zone is between 26.47 and 26.56. okay, so guys, that is it. We'll come back again later today around 10 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your day. See you guys later. Thank you everybody who liked. Thank you guys for helping me get to 23,000 likes, and yeah, thank you to all my gifters, all the gifts that I received today. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, and remember to trade safely. I believe there's a news that's coming out soon, so just trade safely, okay? But I think this trade should play out. Okay, it should play out. This buy that we're in gold should play out. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Take care. And if you want to learn more about trading, number one, you can join my Telegram group, which is 100% free. The link is in the bio. Join it right now. Now I do have a trading class that I'm starting towards the end of October. You can register for that by going to my bio, fill the form to register for the trading class. Okay. All right, guys, take care. See you later. Bye for now.